So I take a little drive from Umag to Split, which is 334 miles. It says 5 hours, but you know it's always going to be more than that. Going down to see an amazing Roman, I don't know what you call it, Colosseum, I suppose you could say. And it always really amazes me how they did it. You know, about 2,000 years ago, they managed to dominate the entire Med and all the way around. Then you've got to get there. The forces, the people, persuade the people, fight the people, and enslave the people to build things like this. This was right next to the coast, by the way. It just boggles my mind, the logistics. Unbelievable. So, wanted to go in there, but couldn't. And you wouldn't believe why. Because that evening, young Robbie Williams was performing. So, had a coffee and carried on driving. Yet again, booking on the move. Down there is my apartment. Goodness knows how I'm going to find it. It's very complicated. And I want to go down there, and in the daytime, I want to see the Diocletian Palace, which I'll actually give you a bit of history on shortly. Struggling to find where I'm going, but it is beautiful at night time, I have to say. Coming off this road, it winds down, and eventually, after a lot of phone calls and a lot of grief, I find this place. We've come down to Split. We found a place online. Split is massive. I didn't figure that. Got here quite late in the dark. Can't believe we even found the place. Inside, it's brand new, which I'll show you in a bit. Outside, surrounded by what looks like the most horrific council flats. No offence. So I'm hoping I'm going to have wheels on the car in the morning. Probably shouldn't joke. Where you're seeing up there is actually, there's not even any road. There's a few people walking about with torches. I've just seen a woman with a dog, which gives me hope if she dares to walk around here at night. Yeah, so I'll show you inside. See, as you enter, all brand new, so it's really weird. This block is right on the edge where the road runs out. The block is actually all brand new. And inside, so you've got this amazing bathroom. Actually had air conditioning, and doggies are allowed. Nice little flat screen. Oh Jesus, can you hear that? Lovely bed. Well, that pretty much is it. I'm having a drink of nice Belgian beer out of the bottle, but the place was €43. But poor old Croatia has jumped on the greed wagon and is now hideously expensive. Thanks, The Guardian. So, lovely posh apartment, not a cup in sight. So, I'm having a Jim Beam from a cafetiere. I shall drink it from the spout, which is really, really classy. Marvellous. In the morning, this is the area we seem to have woken up to. Down there is Split. And here is the place with no road. We're a bit worried about. Oh, you still got 4 wheels? So, outside, this is a model of the Diocletian Palace, as it was, with a river straight outside, and this is the front wall of what you've just seen. It's got some modern buildings attached to it, but you then go in or underneath and you enter it. This is the lovely port area that's been built up around it. In those days, the sea would have obviously made it all the way to the front gates, and it would have been a port town. Wait for it, looking like this. Right, get ready for the history. Diocletian had ordered the construction of a heavily fortified compound near his hometown, Spalatum, in preparation for his retirement on the 1st of May 305 AD. Unbelievable to think that all this is just the underground bits where he used to keep all his soldiers and store everything. He designed it in a way so if he heard anybody coming, then it would echo through and he would be obviously safe and be able to escape. Eventually, he abdicated and was one of the very few emperors to have actually. However, he was a bit murdery himself. He didn't really like the Christians and he wasn't particularly wonderful to them. Definitely a must see, but I got to crack on for this little drive all the way down to Bosnia.